to upcoming AutoZone, your go-to channel for everything exciting in the world of cars. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about luxury SUVs that's on the horizon, the 2026 Genesis GV90. This is the brand's first large, three-row electric SUV, and it's shaping up to be something really special. If you've been following the evolution of Genesis, you know they've been on a roll with design, technology, and overall brand identity. And the GV90 looks like it's going to be a milestone vehicle. So, let's talk about what makes the GV90 stand out. First impressions matter. And the design language here is pure Genesis. Sleek, bold, and confident. The signature split headlights extend gracefully into the fenders, giving it that unmistakable Genesis face. The proportions are muscular yet elegant, with sharp lines that make it look futuristic, without being over the top. It's the kind of SUV that turns heads without screaming for attention. You can see the design cues carried over from the GV80 and GV70, but the GV90 takes it to another level with its presence on the road. It looks every bit the flagship SUV it's meant to be. Of course, what's under the skin is just as important. And here's where the big news comes in. The GV90 is fully electric. Genesis has confirmed it will ride on the same E-GMP platform that powers Hyundai's Ioniq 5 and Kia EV9, but it's being tuned and refined to suit the luxury side of the spectrum. We're talking about a large battery pack that should deliver well over 300 miles of range, fast charging that can take you from 10 to 80% in under half an hour, and multiple motor setups. Expect both rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive options, with the AWD version packing some serious punch. Word is, this SUV could push north of 500 horsepower, which is plenty to move a three-row luxury cruiser with authority. The beauty of electric power is how smooth and effortless it feels, and the GV90 should deliver that in spades. Now, for those of you who like to venture beyond city streets, Genesis isn't ignoring the off-road crowd. While this isn't meant to be a rock crawler, the GV90 is expected to have some smart features to make light off-roading comfortable and safe. Think adjustable air suspension for extra ground clearance, terrain drive modes that adapt to snow, sand, or dirt, and the instant torque of electric motors that can pull you out of tricky situations without hesitation. It's more about giving you confidence for weekend getaways rather than climbing boulders, but that fits the audience perfectly. Imagine a family trip up the mountains or a camping weekend. This SUV should handle it with ease while keeping everyone inside in total comfort. Speaking of comfort, let's step inside. Genesis has been winning awards for their interiors, and the GV90 will likely push that even further. Expect a spacious three-row layout with premium materials everywhere you look. Leather, sustainable fabrics, real wood, and metal accents that feel more like a boutique hotel than a car cabin. The design is minimalist but luxurious, with wide, digital displays that blend seamlessly into the dashboard. The second row could be the real highlight if you opt for captain's chairs, giving passengers lounge-like comfort, complete with heated, ventilated, and even massage functions. In a way, the GV90 is as much about the rear seat experience as the driver's seat, which makes sense for a flagship SUV in the luxury segment. Technology is, of course, front and center. Expect a massive infotainment screen, advanced driver assistance systems, and Genesis's latest suite of safety features. Over-the-air updates will likely be part of the package, so the car keeps getting smarter over time. And since this is a flagship EV, we may see next-level audio systems, ambient lighting themes, and maybe even augmented reality displays in the instrument cluster. The whole experience is designed to feel futuristic, but not overwhelming. Genesis is really good at making tech feel user-friendly, rather than complicated. Now, let's talk money, because price is always part of the conversation. The GV90 is expected to slot above the GV80, which means we're likely looking at a starting price in the ballpark of $80,000 to $90,000, with higher trims pushing into six-figure territory. That puts it right up against the likes of the BMW iX, the Mercedes EQS SUV, and even the Tesla Model X. It's a competitive space, but Genesis has been smart about offering more value for the money. And if they stick to that formula, the GV90 could attract a lot of buyers who want luxury without paying a badge premium. What's really interesting is how this SUV compares to past models from Genesis. If you look at the GV80, which really helped put Genesis SUVs on the map, it was all about proving the brand could compete with established players. The GV70 followed and showed they could do performance and style in a smaller package. The GV90 feels like the culmination of that journey, a fully electric flagship that isn't playing catch-up anymore, but is ready to lead the way. It's not just another SUV from Genesis, it's a statement of where the brand is headed in the electric era, and honestly, that's what makes the GV90 so exciting. It represents a bold step for Genesis, showing that luxury, performance, and sustainability can come together in one package. Whether you're a longtime fan of the brand or someone just discovering it, the GV90 is one of those vehicles that makes you stop and say, okay, these guys are serious. It's going to be fascinating to see how it performs once it hits the road, and I have a feeling it's going to surprise a lot of people. So, what do you think? Would you consider a fully electric three-row SUV like the Genesis GV90 for your next family vehicle? Or do you think the luxury EV market is getting too crowded? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to upcoming AutoZone, because we've got plenty more exciting car content on the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.